Endsley, 710 ESPN, the Outdoor Line. This is our last cast segment. We thought about changing it up this week, call it simply Ling Cod, but we're going with last cast, aren't we, Rob?
Looks like the Sounders play the Revolution today.
Oh, the Revolution without the S.
Yeah.
Nelson's all caught up on S, so we kicked him out of here, get his S out of here. And,
yeah, he headed off to work, and so in the meantime, we're going to talk a little Ling Cod. Of course, that opener's on May 1st here at Puget Sound. Pretty popular fishery.
Yep.
Boy, the last few years, it's been tough to beat the sand dab drill. Guys go out and they catch live sand dabs, hook them up on a mooching rig, 4 to 6 ounce mooching sinker, run a mooching leader behind them, take that front hook, put it up, through the gill plate, maybe even up through the lips, keep them alive.
You want them alive swimming, right?
Yeah, want them swimming, have that back hook trailing.
Right.
And boy, the Ling Cod jump all over those things. The other thing guys are doing, they're running these little swim baits. These are from what the heck is this? KGM Custom Baits.
Yep.
The guys over at Three Rivers Marine sell these things, and run that on a 2 ounce jig head. They're casting them up on the jetties, reeling them in and catching them that way. Talked to Ken Alger at Three Rivers Marine. He also drops these things down on possession bar and catches Ling Cod on these there. So what do you got a different color there?
Different color there. Now that one there, that motor oil with gold or red flake is very popular, very productive for whatever reason. You just, there's so many options to choose from. Anytime you got a two-tone, light, dark, dark over light is mimicking any type of small bait fish out there, probably a good go-to as well.
Good.
It does. It's got that yellow lateral line that can be very effective. But we talked about it on the show this morning, and we'll review it in case you missed it. But the casting and retrieving of the swim baits is just
how fun would that be?
It just sounds like a heck of a lot of fun, and you get to go back to some traditional fishing methods, smaller, lighter gear.
Well, it's like bass fishing on steroids at that point.
You could get a 20-some pound ling, on a light rod.
Yeah.
So, and we talked about that Alexa reel, that 300 series.
That Alexa.
It's gonna hold plenty of line for you. It's got a 22-pound drag capacity, which is fantastic. You don't find that in a lot of reels, but that Alexa 300 made by Daiwa is definitely a go-to, and it's versatile, as we mentioned. You can use it also in your other fisheries. But man, if I was going to put one on a casting rod to retrieve swim baits, I would definitely.
I think this would be a fun way to go. Of course, we use these in Southeast Alaska. Works great up there. It's kind of a no-brainer there.
Sure.
But this has just kind of been catching on the last 5, maybe to 10 years here in the Sound, fishing the jetties. The guys up in the San Juans, a lot of those guys are bringing big spinning rods, and they're throwing these swim baits up along the kelp, up along those big rocky faces there, and reeling them in real slow, getting them to drop down and swimming along the bottom, and they're catching some huge lings up there. So this is kind of something you want to take a look at. Go over to Three Rivers Marine, check out their selection of swim baits, and we're also talking to Kent Alger over there about making some actual little sand dab swim baits. I got some of those from California a couple years ago. I'm not sure if the company's even still in business. I can't get them to call me back. But the Ling Cod just tore those things up. So.
Well, when you think about it, if you got that replica of that sand dab in the swim bait, now you don't even have to go out and catch your sand dabs in the morning. You just head right on out and get after it, and you're going to have good success.
Yeah, so there you go. There's a couple of ways you can catch Ling Cod here on the upcoming opener on May 1st. Between now and then, though, we've got the trout opener coming up. I think next week we're going to talk about that quite a bit on the Outdoor Line here.
More than likely.
And boy, shrimping's coming up. Halibut.
You know what's nice about the shrimp opener? No Nelson in studio. So
that's right.
Next year, tune in for that. May 4th, Nelson's taking a day off. Historical moment here on the Outdoor Line.
There you go. I'm going to go get a haircut here in a minute.
As you should.
Time to trim up the old bush here. And thanks for watching. This has been your last cast segment here from the Outdoor Line on 710 ESPN Seattle.